Namaste. My name is Santosh. Today we will try to learn about credit cards. What is a credit card? Credit card is a short-term interest-free loan. So when you take, for example, there's a credit-free period of up to from 15 days to 45 days. For example, if billing date is on 10th of every month, so from 10th to next month 9th, there is a 30 days period. Whatever the spends you made between these days need to be paid after 15 days. That is on 25th. 10th is a billing date, then 25th will be a due date. You have to pay within that period. That's called credit free period. So total from 15 days to 45 days credit period, credit free period, interest free period, you will get it when you use a credit card. It's a short term, short term interest free loan. So why should one use credit card? In credit card there are so many advantages, like there is cashbacks, there is a instant cashback, discounts, there is interest free, no cost EMIs, there are reward points. So there are multiple advantages. There is also at the same time there are there are negative side of a credit card. So one is huge interest rates. When you don't pay the dues as per the before the due date, for example 25th is the due date, you have to pay it before 25th, on 25th or 24th. If you clear all the outstanding, whatever the swipes you made before the billing date, as per the statement, whatever is the due date, as per the statement, whatever is the due amount, if you make the full due amount, then there is no problem. You can enjoy the cashbacks, you can enjoy the reward points. If you don't pay, there will be a huge interest of up to about monthly yearly interest of some 36 plus percent. Approximately you can take about 4 to 5% interest every month. So that comes to almost about 50 to 60% of interest a year. That's a very huge interest. Nobody, no other loan or nothing in India or maybe in the world would charge you about 50% of interest a year. So when you're using a credit card, you need to be very cautious, highly disciplined. So you have to make sure that you will pay every single rupee whatever you have used has to be paid back within the due date. Only then you should use. So many of us, also credit card encourages us or forces indirectly to us to buy more. I just wanted to buy a 5,000 rupees of clothes. So when I have a credit card, when I go to shop, so hey, it's okay, you have 45 days, up to 45 days of credit period, you will get a salary, you can pay, so you will end up buying 10,000 rupees. So it's a psychological game. So indirectly you are supposed to spend 5,000 rupees, it will force you to pay 10,000 rupees. It will force you to shop for 10,000 rupees. So this is a very psychological, it's a very sensitive, serious psychological game. So when you're using, you have to make sure that you have enough income. According to that only you have to spend. You need to have a high level of financial discipline. That's very important. When it comes to credit card, the multiple points, like there's a bank would give you a credit limit. Every card will have a credit limit according to your income, as per your CIBIL rate. CIBIL, so when you what is CIBIL? CIBIL is a credit rating. It's a way of measuring one person's honesty of paying back a loan. So when you take any kind of loan from any bank and pay it back on time, your CIBIL keep on increasing up to 900 points. So if you don't pay the loan EMI on time, then the CIBIL score reduces. The higher the CIBIL score, it's better. So if you have a sufficient about 800 plus of CIBIL score, you may get a credit card from any of the banks you may apply, depending on your income as well. So there is the few points I want to discuss about the credit card. See, credit limit. So according to your income, the credit limit will be assigned about 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 5 lakhs as per your annual income. The bank will calculate according to that. They will assign a limit. So that credit limit you can use. You should not use 100% of the limit. You can use only about 80% or 70% of the limit. So that shows that you're not desperate to for a loan. So the bank will judge you accordingly, that okay, he's a good user. That may also increase your credit limit. And I've already told you about billing date. So make sure you pay all the dues before the due date. That will that will give you higher CIBIL score as well as higher benefits of reward points, cashback. And we generally use a credit card for online discounts on Amazon or Flipkart or any other e-commerce websites. You have something called as instant discount or cashback. So instant discount is immediately, for example, 10,000 rupees of a phone or 1 lakh rupees of a phone or a television, you get an instant, if there is an offer, you can get an instant discount of 5,000 rupees. So 1 lakh rupees of television will come to you for 95,000 rupees. There is one more additional category we don't pay attention to much, that is no cost EMI. So you can choose an option called no cost EMI. There you can see a no cost EMI period about 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. So if you select one of them, for example, select the highest no cost EMI, for example, if it's a 9 months no cost EMI, then choose it. So then you get additional discount on the interest. So for 9 months, for 1 lakh rupees interest, if it's a 9,000 rupees, you get a 9,000 instant discount. You will be getting it at the time of billing payment, at the time of purchase. It will be shown to you. But once you bought it, once you make the payment, you can call up to the bank. Once you complete the purchase, for example, I told you 9,000 rupees of a EMI interest. That EMI interest will be given to you immediately as an instant discount there. So you have a 5,000 rupees of discount already through instant cashback, plus an additional no cost EMI benefit of about 9,000 rupees. Total you got about 14,000 rupees of interest. So now you complete the purchase. After 2-3 days, it will get billed in your credit card. After about 4, 5, 6, 7 days, the transaction will be automatically converted into EMI from the merchant and the bank automatically. Then you need to call up to the bank and ask them to pre-close the EMI. So when they pre-close the EMI, sometimes there is no charges. Some banks charge pre-closure charges. Some banks don't charge pre-closure charges. So it's okay, even if you have to pay pre-closure charges also, maybe some 1,000 rupees you will pay pre-closure charges, or some processing fee of 500 rupees also you may have to pay. Some banks don't charge processing fee, don't charge pre-closure charges also. Just call them up and tell them, I want to pre-close the EMI that I have it's called merchant EMI. I want to pre-close the merchant EMI which transaction which I have done on Flipkart. Then they will pre-close the EMI. Then whatever the 9,000 rupees interest discount what you got from the bank or through the e-commerce site, that you can enjoy the benefit. That will be your benefit. Like, so 9,000 rupees you got a discount, 5,000 rupees instant discount you already got it. Then again 9,000 rupees of a no cost EMI discount, out of which you may pay 1,000 rupees for pre-closure charges or 2,000 rupees pre-closure charges. Still 7,000 rupees you will get a additional discount. Most of us we don't pay attention to it. I always choose no cost EMI and then call up to the bank and pre-close the EMI, and then I pay the full outstanding, whatever is the I will not pay in EMIs. I will pay entire outstanding, so that I get a immediate benefit of that no cost EMI interest. It's a complex procedure. You can reach up to me in the comments. I will help you in figuring that out. Then what else? No cost EMI, cashbacks. Some transactions is a cashback transactions. You do a transaction today of 1 lakh rupee, then after about month, 45 days or 90 days, you will get a 5,000 rupees credit on your credit card directly. So that kind of offers will also be there. You need to read the terms and conditions and the minimum transaction value for that, so that you can make a use of the benefits. Yeah, and the credit card, if you the credit card, there's one more benefit to the credit card is you can track all your transactions. For example, you have done some 20 transactions at 20 different places. At the end of the month or on the billing date, you get a statement on your email. You can check the statement and you can track all your transactions, where all did you visit or where all you have made a transaction. That is one way of tracking your financial expenses. The main part is, and credit card is a very sensitive psychological game. You only if you can pay the complete outstanding before the due date, only then you should use it. You should have enough income so that you don't overspend beyond your paying capacity. The banks will not get any kind of benefit if you spend it if you pay it before the due date. So why would bank give you a interest free credit period? So bank has no benefit. Bank will get benefit only when you don't make the payment. So bank knows it's a psychological game. So most of the people, they will overspend. It'll force you, it'll encourage you to overspend. When you want to spend 5,000, it'll tell you it's okay, you can spend. It'll indirectly, you will have a limit. It'll indirectly force you to spend higher than what is necessary. So if you have only high level of discipline, only then go for credit card. Otherwise credit card is definitely a wrong choice. When you have heavy income, only then go for credit card. Otherwise credit card is definitely a mind-boggling game. It's a pure psychological game. So when you didn't pay the dues as per time, so bank will get highest rate of interest. So for example, if you keep a 1 lakh rupees in your savings account, you get only 3.5 rupees, 3.5 percentage of interest on your savings account. The same money, if they use it, if the bank gives it through credit card, they can get up to per month about 4 to 5% per month interest they can earn. So make sure you pay credit card dues complete 100% due, not the minimum. So there is something called as minimum also. I forgot to mention. There is a minimum due. If you have spent 1 lakh rupees on your credit card, you can pay only minimum of 5,000 rupees. Generally, it will be 5%. So 5% is 5,000 rupees. So if you pay 5,000 rupees, then for the complete remaining 95,000 rupees, you will be charged with the interest of 5%. So never pay minimum, always pay 100% full due. So you have any questions, you can reach out to me, you can put on the comments. I will see to reply them. Thank you. Namaste.